day, Las Vegas. One more day to Friday. But we're partying anyway. Welcome to Valley View Live. I'm Ricky Cheese.
Happy Friday Eve, I guess, right?
Yeah. Wow.
Hey there, Las Vegas.
Here
I'm
we are.
Megan Tellis.
Great to see you. I'm Dalvu. Do I hear 10? Now 20 sold. We are happy to have celebrity auctioneer Jeff Manning with us today at the round table. Thank you so much for joining us.
How did Dow do?
Not too bad at all.
Yes. You're going to show us how to auction things off in just a little bit.
Yeah.
But how did you get into this whole world?
You know, I started when I was only 9 years old. I grew up in Skagit Valley, Washington, which is just north of Seattle, on a hobby farm. My father was actually involved in the construction industry, but he had a passion for animals. And it's interesting, the show has a lot to do with animals today, because I have a passion for animals as well. But I went to a lot of livestock auctions and other types of auctions, just kind of part of the culture of growing up in the farm community. And when I was a little guy, I said, you know, I think I can do that. I really want to learn how to do that. And so it kind of just took off from there.
Well, how much of it is a learned skill or a natural skill? I mean, is this something that you have to really work hard at, or did you speak quickly anyway?
I think that it's a product of having a lot of time on your hands when you're a youngster.
Come on.
My nearest neighbor is like 4 or 5 miles. You know, we used to ride dirt bikes to each other's houses. But yeah, actually what happened with me is my dad took a little vacation and he went down to the Nashville Auction School. And he came back and he said, hey son, I'm not going to do this, but I know you want to do this, so I'm going to give you all the materials and show you what to do. So I got, at Radio Shack, they had those little wireless microphones and the old boom box. I know I'm kind of dating myself, but, you know, so I practiced with that. And, you know, we'd line up the family and I'd get up there and do my thing. And so I started learning the bid call when I was 9. I got introduced to some real auctioneers. And they said, you know, that little guy's got a pretty good little chant. Let's work with him. And so then I had some mentors come along, and I did my first benefit auction when I was 14 years old. And we raised $50,000 for an individual. He was actually a school board member, and he had a blood clot in his brain, and he didn't have the medical coverage to handle it. So we did a charity benefit gala. I was the only auctioneer. I was 14 years old. I found myself up there in a tuxedo. We raised $50,000 in one night. And it was incredible, and it just went from there. And I went around doing benefit auctions since.
And you have some tongue twisters for us today. I know it took you years to learn, but maybe we can learn in a couple seconds. What do you think?
Sure.
Okay. Let's get our papers.
Try,
first, how coach us.
You got to start with the basics, you know. And so to learn, if I was to like have a class and teach you to auction, what we would do is I would start out with a very basic, even a nursery rhyme, and get you going on that, and then I would start teaching you how to count forwards and backwards with different types of numbers.
When does the tap dancing come in?
You're going to show us that later.
That happened a lot later when I got to Vegas about 18 years ago. But
okay, let's get to the tongue twister.
One of them would be a big brown bug bit a big brown bear.
Okay, can we practice this?
Can you
a
say
big brown bug
once?
bit a big brown bear. A big brown bug bit a big brown bear. A big brown bug bit a big brown bear.
Right.
I can't
A
even
big
do
brown
that.
bug bit a big brown bear. A big brown bug bit a big brown bear. All right, bear.
A big brown bug bit a big brown bear. A big brown bug bit a big brown bear.
Kind of like horse races,
Yep,
right?
a big brown bug bit a big brown bear. Rhythm.
It's a rhythm.
Here we go.
Yes, there's a definite cadence.
Come on, try it, Megan. Come on now.
A big brown bug, but a big brown bear. A big brown bug, but a big brown bear. A big brown bug, but a big.
Wait a minute. You could have been a rapper at this rate.
Yeah, there's jokes about, you know, that just might be rapping for country people.
Do you have to move your body when you do it? Because I just felt so inclined to do that.
Yeah, you do. You can pick up the rhythm and you can really start going, and it can be a lot of fun.
Oh my goodness.
Now, you have your Manning auctions. Tell us about that.
Yeah, Manning Auctions is a company that I founded, and the purpose of Manning Auctions, our main goal is to raise as much money for charity as possible. My story is interesting in that I know what it's like to be personally impacted by autoimmune diseases. My family, my immediate family, and a lot of my relatives have suffered with rheumatic arthritis, diabetes. My grandfather was stricken with cancer. So I've been blessed in my life. I've got to work for some great real estate developers over the years and done well with that. And so it just became this mission for me that said, you know, there's a way to give back besides just writing a check for 25 bucks or 100 or whatever you could give. I call it active giving.
Yeah.
And for me, there's a real intrinsic reward. So
Mission
I'm on a
accomplished.
mission to help people make as much money as they can to raise money to cure these things.
That's nice. So we're
Yeah.
glad you're with us today.
I appreciate
You're gonna join
being
us-
here. I'm excited.
Yeah, you're going to weigh in on our trending topics.